Welcome back. Another episode of I Barely Know What I'm Doing. But hey, I'll figure it out as I go. Today, we're trying to finish this out. So I cut these lengths and screw it onto there. What that does is, as you go along, each one's going to vary in height. Starting back here on the stern, it's going to be high. This one's 308 millimeters. The next one is 246 millimeters. Down to the middle there, 150 millimeters, and then back up, going high again. Went through, used the laser to get the center there. Of course, I measured it as well, just to double check everything. That worked out. So as I go along, each one gets progressively lower. Down here in the middle, it's 150. The bottom panel is going to lay on top of those. That's what's going to give me the curve to the bottom. I'll show you my cutting setup. So we got using a skill saw. It's probably, who knows how old. So we're going to cut in the next one. It's 246. Cut it a little wide. Then run it through the table saw. Make sure I get as straight a line as I possibly can. I use a face shield because I got sick of safety goggles fogging up on me. And yes, it's a pallet. Works alright. I'm not going to complain. Tighten it down, make sure it's not going anywhere. I use these to make sure I have a semi-straight line. Make 2 points, and you run an X. And if the line falls in the X, you got a straight line. In theory, knowing me, I probably can screw it up somehow. But so far, seems to be working out alright. So this one's 246, 203, 180, 150, 150. And the very bow panel is going to be 216. It's millimeters. I don't mind working in millimeters anymore. Because it's actually pretty easy to use. Anyway, after I get that done, I'll reinforce this. Because I might be doubling these up. With just to make sure it's stiff. And then if I have time, I'm going to cut some more strips out of there. Use them as battens so that I can make sure I get fair curves. Well, that's today's episode. Or update. Either way, updates. Come back to get more updates and see how things are going.